going on YouTube? It's your boy Brownie Bro back with another video. Thank you so much for everyone who has been here with me, all my supporters, all my friends and family, all that. I know it's been a long time, but I am back with another Pokemon series. Here this time we have FireRed, and yeah, that is that. And instead of the normal Brownie, I'm gonna go with the Brown Spacey because, you know, keeping it classy. And I do hope that everyone is staying safe during this pandemic and all, and because of that, you know, our rival is going to be none other than COVID themselves. So we're going to continue on with that. But yes, like I was saying, thank you to everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. This series that we're kicking off today is going to be FireRed, since that is the very first Pokemon game I actually played and owned myself. I did play Pokemon Yellow and other games, but FireRed was the first one I actually had myself. I got it for a birthday present back for my 10th birthday. Good times. But anyways, this is part 1. I was intending it to be a little bit longer and probably around half the game, but we'll see very soon that it's not going to be quite what I expected it to be. But let's see, for our first starter we have Scyther, and then Blaziken, and lastly Primeape. So I didn't really know which one to choose. I was kind of leaning towards Blaziken, but you'll see that over here I just decided to go with Primeape because why not, you know? I know I wanted Blaziken really bad, but I was like, nah, let's not, especially because I knew Brock might pose a challenge, but it's also supposed to be random, so I don't really know. And here we have Blaziken versus Primeape. But then I was really confused because it's actually a Snorlax, as well as this tutorial, which I didn't know about. But also, let me know what y'all think of the sped up gameplay. I did that just to save everyone's time, because I know the last one I did was really long, and so I did speed it up in the editing, as well as some cuts. It might be a little rough because it's been a long time, but you know, I thought I was going to have a pretty good type advantage, but then I saw my moves. It wasn't that great, but luckily I was able to put Snorlax to sleep. I don't know what move he used, Mist Ball or something, but I'm assuming it's a flying type move, which is why I took so much damage. And here we will see that I actually lose my very first battle, even though I thought it was going to go well. So it was at this moment that I knew, rather, this was not going to be easy. But alas, it never is. Anyways, cutting straight now to Viridian Forest, because I knew typically this was going to be something I was going to skip, but then I saw, or something interesting happened, and I will show you exactly what now. And what happened was, I accidentally went into this trainer battle, and I was like, oh, you know, it's not going to be hard. I have myself like a Primeape, and you know, it's fully evolved, so you would think its stats are good. And I was actually kind of right, you know, I kind of dogged this dog for Houndour, and I even leveled up from that, which I was really happy about. But then we get a Wooper, and I didn't realize that it was immune to electric moves. I thought that it was only the case with its evolution, Quagsire, I think, whatever his name is. And yeah, so it wasn't looking too good for me, and I was like, alright, well, maybe if I can get my attack up. So I went for Metal Claw, because I know sometimes it raises your attack. I would get a little bit lucky. And I did get a little lucky, not because I got my attack up, but because I snapped out of confusion, and I was like, alright, I have to put it to sleep. And lo and behold, I was able to put it to sleep. So I was hyped. And I was like, alright, let me try raising my attack. Not very effective, didn't work, but I got another turn, so I tried it again. And this time my attack did go up, which is sweet, but then I got bopped. Wooper? More like whooping, because I got whooped. And you know what the worst part is? Yeah, that. Notice where I am. I'm not in a Pokemon Center, because no, I never used the Pokemon Center. Why? I don't know. It's because I was watching a speed run of Pokemon FireRed right before doing this, and so for some reason I thought I was like Usain Bolt or something and wanted to not heal. But anyways, to make sure that I never ever make that kind of mistake again. I went straight to the Pokemon Center. As you see, I'm very bad at going into the actual door. But also, if you haven't noticed, I'm doing this recording as an afterthought rather than live commentating, just because I thought that would be better for everyone involved. Especially when I make silly mistakes like that, I can just cut out things afterwards instead of having to talk for 45 minutes at a time, if not more. But here I am now, just looking for some more Pokemon, because obviously if I lost that battle before, I'm definitely going to lose another one. And here I see a level 3 Cascoon. I'm like, you know what, this can be something useful, because I know that Cascoon evolves. And so I was like, maybe it can evolve into something good. So I decided I would catch it, you know, easy Pokemon to catch. But I was wrong. I was very wrong. And so I tried again. Hope it works, and it doesn't. And so I was like, what the heck is going on? Stupid bug. So I tried again, and I don't even know if it works this time, for real. Okay, it does, which is great, which is awesome. And so we got Cascoon, super nice, and notice how I'm not giving any nicknames to any Pokemon. That's just because I can't think of any, and I'm really bad at coming with nicknames, and I'm actually planning on catching a decent amount of Pokemon, just because I want to, just to see what different Pokemon there are in this run, especially when everything is randomized, so that's good. And here I am. I was trying to go to the right to train a little bit, fight some trainers, but then I had to go to the gym leader, so I was like, I don't know what to do, but then I went for it, you know, I went for it, and I was like, alright, how bad can this trainer be, you know, especially considering now I have 2 Pokemon. So I don't know why, but I was full of myself, and this speedrunner who I was watching, he had a Squirtle, and Squirtle was good against the rock, and I'm just not in that kind of position. But here I realize I have a Thunder move, and I am hyped. And it does a good amount of damage, and I was so excited. I was actually very distracted when I was doing this playthrough, because it was still during my work hours when I shouldn't have been playing it. But nonetheless, as you see here, 1, Shockwave didn't do so great. The first one was actually a critical hit, and 2, I got absolutely clobbered by this Slowpoke. I don't even know what animal it is. This lizard-looking, turtle-looking, I don't know. Anyways, I whited out. I was really sad, and I scurried to the Pokemon Center, and I was freaked out because I thought I was going to end up in the old town, but then I remembered that I had indeed gone to the correct Pokemon Center in Pewter City. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't actually fully healed, so let me try that again, because maybe with the full team I can get through, because I honestly thought with a different strategy I could go through this trainer and see what's next. And so I tried it again at full health, both me and my Cascoon. And as you see, I don't get a critical hit, and then I realize what I'm in for, because Slowbro is 2 levels higher than me, so I immediately go and try to put it to sleep, which I might be hitting it a lot right now, but it's only 75% accuracy move, so it's not that great. And Slowbro wakes up. 1 turn to sleep? Terrible, terrible luck. But anyways, Slowbro is now about half health, and I can only tank 1 superpower. And so, am I going to knock it out? Oh, so close. But he uses Acid of all the moves. I wonder why. But luckily, I was able to knock it out with a Shockwave and see what comes next. And I was like, okay, I leveled up once, which is awesome. Level 9, and almost to level 10. But maybe after knocking out this puny little Pokemon, I'll be able to get it. You know, it's just a little pine cone, right? How bad could it be? I use Ancient Power because I'm pretty sure Rock is going to be super effective against it, and it is, and it does a little under half damage. But then I get bopped by this pine cone. Not looking good. And then I realized, you know what? Level 3, that's really bad. That's 2 levels lower than what we get our starter at. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what in my mind I was thinking, but I really needed to train or catch more Pokemon or what. And so I did exactly that. And so now, I don't even know where we are. Yep, just gonna go and train a little bit more, try to see what's up, and I'll do that. Alright, and here we are picking up exactly where we left off last time. Looks a little familiar, doesn't it? Except now I'm level 11. I was able to tank one superpower, and I'm left at 1 HP. And luckily, I was able to knock out Slowbro. And notice also that I might have learned the new move while training. Yep, I don't know how I got super lucky. I got Blast Burn. I was so hyped. I was able to knock out Pineco in one shot, and that was faster than it. And I did skip over this this healing just because, you know, people were going out one door coming back in the same door. But here we are fighting Brock for the first time. Let's see how it's going to go. So first off, Leader Brock sends out a surprising Pokemon, especially for a Rock-type gym, and Ampharos. But no match, we're both level 12. I think I can take it out because for some reason I am really confused between Rock and Ground, and thought spamming Ancient Power would just completely obliterate it. But of course, Ampharos is a fully evolved Pokemon and is keeping its own. But in, I get a critical hit, and I think I'm doing great. But then I get paralyzed because of its static, and then bubbled, and it's really not starting to look good. But as long as I can hit just once, I will be fine, which is what happens, which is great. And my attack, defense, speed, and special attack and special defense all rise thanks to Ancient Power, which I do really like that move. And I do level up to 13, which is great. And now we have Ninetales, which is nice because I actually did catch a Vulpix off screen, so. But anyways, yeah, I got knocked out pretty fast. Not looking good. Cascoon still level 3. I don't know what I'm thinking. I really don't know. But I have a Vulpix and a Ponyta. I just caught them at their respective levels that they're at. I don't know. I was really full of myself. I thought Primeape would carry me, but I am unfortunately very, very wrong about that. I think we have Ponyta, right? Can't hurt Ponyta on Fire type. But Dynamic Punch. With what? Hands and fists? I don't know. But we white out. And actually, funny story. This happened twice, I think. And I got so mad that I reset the game. But I had forgotten to save. And this was after a lot of training. So I had to redo my training. I was even more mad. But I'm telling you, this is the time. It has to be. Video's getting too short now. Don't have much time left. So let's see what we can do. I did get a new Pokemon, and that's just because Cascoon, no longer with us, evolved. And he evolved into Electabuzz, which is great. Still same moves, Thrash and Soft Boil, which is a move I learned while leveling up. But hopefully we can knock it out since we're both electric type. But then I get paralyzed, and I'm like, what the heck, dude? But anyways, as long as we can just land these hits and knock out Ampharos, I think we're good. And now we're both paralyzed, which is even more confusing. Nonetheless, as long as I don't get paralyzed or confused, that's good. But not good enough because just luck wasn't on our side. But anyways, I decided to go with Vulpix here because, you know, it's only a little bit of health left. It's already paralyzed, so I should be able to outspeed, hopefully, maybe. And yes, I was, and that's going to give us a lot of XP, 500 almost, which gives us not only to level 7, not only to level 8, not only to level 9, but, I'm just kidding, no, we totally only stay at level 9, but it would have been pretty cool if we went to level 10. But anyways, here we have Vulpix's older brother, or sister, Ninetales. But we get bombed by our sister, and that is no fun, so now we're out for the count. And we switch over to Ponyta, because we're like, you know what? For a fire type, let's see what we can do. I do have Leaf Blade. I wanted to show off that move. I know it's not going to do well, but I accidentally click on it, so that was an accident. But I guess luck was on my side, because right here I do use Thrash, and Ninetales move misses. So I guess that calls it even. But not really, because I'm confused and have 1 HP. What happens? Nothing happens. I go through, get it down to orange health, which is awesome, and I go for revenge. I don't know why. I could have maybe outsped or something. I don't know what I was thinking. But now it's up to Primeape. And luckily, we have Ancient Power, which should be able to knock it out, but just in case, I want to put it to sleep. I miss, and my speed falls. Not good. Then I get punched, and I get confused. I'm like, okay, I really need to put it to sleep. And I miss. I'm like, okay, well, I literally can only... I can't mess it up as long as... Alright, dope. There were so many things that could have gone wrong. I got so lucky. I don't know how I got through that, but I did. Nonetheless, Brock is finally done, and it says it's only a 15-minute video for y'all, but trust me, it took me well over like 40 minutes to get this far, and I am so embarrassed. But alas, it is the journey that we are here for. So that is that for part 1 here on my Pokemon FireRed random playthrough. Hopefully it'll be a fun ride, and we will be in for a lot more surprises and challenges. But as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, Brownie Bro out.